concerning Chapter 7 of Fortnite Battle Royale. Now, this information that you're about to see comes from LuloWorld on Twitter or X, and we've got some really interesting information. Now, this all kicked off, first of all, basically, we're currently in the mini-season, the Simpsons mini-season after Chapter 6 Season 4, and as you guys can see, there is going to be a lore event happening on November the 29th. Now, November the 29th, going from my calculations on my calendar, is roughly 4 weeks' time on a Saturday. We don't know exactly what time this is going to be going down. However, we can assume, going from previous live events, it is going to be around about the same time as with past live events, but we'll have to wait and see. Once we get more information on dates and times, I will make this clear in a separate video. So as you guys can see, basically there is a quote that was featured. I'm guessing this actually came from the message of the day at some point, I think. It says, "What the heck was that demon? Something huge is coming at the end of this month. Stay tuned for more about our end of chapter event on November 29th. So that is really interesting. Basically, if you paid attention to the most recent live event, which probably was Simpsons focused, you would actually have noticed that tentacle-like monster appeared at the very start of that event, and it came through one of the portals, if that makes sense. I almost said Dark Ether, but that's the wrong game. But that's really interesting to think about there, guys. Now, interestingly, certain content creators, including, for example, Ali A and Nick A30, got a really interesting little promotional video suggesting that they will be able to basically play the game early before anybody else. And they actually received this really interesting teaser. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions of it in the comments box down below. Now, there's no audio in that, which is okay, but as you guys can see, it does actually mention about a signal origin. Now, if you guys take note of those coordinates during this little piece of footage, these actually correlate to a certain location in America. Now, I'm just going to go over that just in a few moments, but it says now playing 0 hour chapter 7 Fortnite After Dark with Q&A, but changed it to Q and U. Early access, one night only, 11/19/25. Now, 11/19/25, as most people will probably be able to work out, is the 19th of November 2025. So it looks like certain content creators, including LEA and Nick 30, are going to get flown out to a rather interesting location. Now, if you guys take those coordinates featured in that video and put them into Google, you will also notice that, as you guys can see, I put in the coordinates from that video in here, and look where it takes us to. The Hollywood sign, just outside of Los Angeles, California. So as you guys can see, look, there it is. There's the Hollywood sign right there. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of this in the comments box down below. So it looks like they've been invited out to Hollywood, just outside of Los Angeles. So that is really interesting. I'm really keen to hear what you guys' views and opinions are of that in the comments box down below. Now, LuloWorld has put out some really interesting leaks, courtesy of other leakers, that suggest that the Chapter 7 map is going to be partially Nevada themed. Now, if anyone's actually travelled to Nevada in the past, this is where Las Vegas is, essentially. I've been in the past, to be honest, to Las Vegas as well. I think I may have got a picture to back this up. I'll just see if I can find it. Now, it is a bit difficult to tell, but as you guys can see, this was me like a very long time ago. I actually went on a helicopter flight over the Grand Canyon. So I actually went to Las Vegas. This was like very early mid-2000s, I would like to estimate. So I went over there, flew over the Grand Canyon in that helicopter right there with a couple of other people. It's a fantastic experience. But anyway, as you guys can see, there is going to be a casino point of interest. Now, could we be basically may feature something to do with the Strip? So we can potentially maybe see some really high-ranked top hotels as potentially like a theme around or point of interest on the new Fortnite map. We'll have to wait and see. There's also going to be an Area 51 point of interest as well, apparently. Area 51, for those who don't know, is where alleged UFO and other conspiracy theories actually went down, supposedly. So that is really interesting. Let me know what you guys' recent opinions are of this in the comments box down below. So, for those who don't know, Area 51 became a focus of modern conspiracy theories due to its secretive nature and connection to classified aircraft research. The storage, examination, and reverse engineering of crashed alien spacecraft, including materials supposedly recovered at Roswell, New Mexico, the study of the occupants and the manufacture of aircraft based on alien technology. So that is really interesting to think about there, guys. Let me know what you guys' recent opinions are of that in the comments box down below. I think it's just on the outskirts of Las Vegas there, so that is really interesting. Let me know what you guys' recent opinions are of that in the comments box down below. So it looks like we're going to have some sort of airstrip involvement in the new Chapter 7 map. Now, the Chapter 7 map's codename is leaked to be Hera. Now, I think Hera comes from... Now, Hera was actually a Greek goddess, and as you guys can see, of marriage, women and family, and the protector of women during childbirth. In Greek mythology, she is also queen of 12 Olympians and Mount Olympus, sister and wife of Zeus, and daughter of Titans Cronus and Rhea. So that is really interesting to think about there, guys. Also, Chapter 7 first leak says this is going to be codenamed Iron Tulip, and believe it or not, the Ice King will potentially be making a return as a boss on the map. And he will also have a player as villain feature as well, apparently. So, this could potentially be related to OG, but we'll have to confirm that. But let me know what you guys' recent opinions are of that in the comments box down below. But given this information, we can assume that it is potentially related to Chapter 1, Season 7 in OG. So I just want to make that clear to you guys. As you guys can see, there is, for Chapter 7 in Normal Battle Royale, new shotgun named the Gambler Shotgun, and it's related to one of the major themes of the map. So we can assume that the Gambler Shotgun will potentially be one of the loot weapons in the Chapter 7 map, apparently. So that is really interesting to think about. Also, as aforementioned, the map is partially based on Nevada, Casino POI, Area 51 POI, so that's really interesting. And also, it has been brought to my attention that Harry Potter and Fortnite will be having a collaboration in Chapter 7. So it's currently unclear whether it's Battle Pass or not, but it's really interesting to think about. So we'll have to wait and see what Harry, Ron's and Hermione's skin will look like. Now, we don't know whether it's going to be based on the original series or whether it's going to be based on the... what's the name of that other version? Called... On Albus, James and Lily, who of course are Harry Potter's children after the last Harry Potter film, or whether it's going to be based on the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them series. So we'll have to wait and see. Let me know what you guys' opinions are of that in the comments box down below. Also, for those who are fans of, or still fans of OG, we are expecting the Butterfly live event that's going to be going down in OG this weekend. Which I believe, if not mistaken, I think that's on the 8th or 9th? On the 8th, I believe. I'll have to double check on that, close to the time. We are expecting a live event going to be going down, which is the Butterfly live event. I'm pretty sure most of you guys will probably remember it, where we see, we go into the in-between, and basically that changes the Loot Lake location from Leaky Lake, and then it comes to like another version of Leaky Lake, I think, if I recall correctly. But basically we interact with the butterfly. That butterfly takes us into the map again. But interestingly, there's going to be a major difference, and we're actually going to expect to see the red Revan the Cube make a appearance, apparently, going from this leaked image, which has showcased online. So it will be corrupting the in-between in some way, shape or form. So that is really interesting to think about there, guys. Now, as you guys can see, we have got a really interesting clip of the bunker just inside of Wailing Woods, which is basically showing a really interesting light, a red light coming out from the bunker, which is actually giving us some Morse code. And when we translate that Morse code, basically it decrypts into the word Titans. So that is really interesting. Let me know what your guys' views and opinions are of that in the comments box down below. Really keen to hear what your guys' views and opinions are. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Use code DeathMonk992 in the item shop, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.